In this video, we'll take a look at the segmented stanza animation, which is available amongst the rest of the animations. It's about up halfway down, at 8, I think, down. And so first off, of course, we're going to start with font. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this is the animation, and basically it's useful for portraying kind of contrasting concepts. You might have on the one hand on the top line and on the other hand below the line, and things of that nature. So it allows you to kind of portray contrasting concepts with visual line between them. And so you can see here that what we need to do is actually have two spaces or two hard returns. So we have a space in between there, and so the animation will put the first line above the line and the second text or phrase below the line. So again, we start off with our font. We can have the font size and the font vertical spacing. Now the vertical spacing is going to take effect if I have multiple lines of text above the line here or below the line. And so the spacing between the phrase and the line, or the bottom phrase and the line, or between the two phrases is controlled down here, and we'll get to that in a second. So you have right to left for Arabic and Hebrew. We have the average number of characters per line. So if you want to tighten this up a little bit or something like that, you can lower this number. You have the ability to specify, of course, the color of the text and the line, and even whether or not you want a shadow and even the color of the shadow. Now, reading speed multiplier, the bigger this number, the longer these phrases will stay visible, and that's one way that you can control the overall duration of this animation. You have the ability to specify the line thickness. I've about doubled it, if I remember correctly, how fast it's going to animate in, and then we have the how long this last line, or really the overall animation, is going to last, or extra. You have some extra time, and I boosted this in this particular example so that it would last a little bit longer, and sort of the duration of the scene. So that's another way that you can set the duration of this animation. Now, if you want this to just stay visible and not animate off, you can check this option here. These last two options here are allowing you to kind of move these phrases up relative to the line, or up or down. And you can see here I added 50 for the bottom one just to kind of make this more even visually. And so the positive numbers are going to push the phrase down, negative numbers are going to push it up, and so you can adjust both the top and the bottom with these controls. And that pretty much covers the segmented stanza animation.